a listener. Welcome, everybody. We are live
We
magically.
are
I don't
live.
know how, but we live.
It's
We
magic.
live. We got our tea. We don't have a calabash yet, but we have our cups. Get your calabash next year.
I've missed you, ladies. I've missed you.
I know. Girl, it's been a month of Sundays.
Is
What's
it a month?
going on?
I know. When you get knocked out by the
You were enjoying that pie. You didn't bring me not even a slice. I saw that pie.
hey, you know what?
Saw the
They
pie.
ate things up so quickly, ladies. I barely bought pound cake home for myself.
Wow.
Barely.
Wow. That's the way it goes sometimes, though. It's just like, shh.
Mm-mm. That
Go
was
for what
quick.
you know.
All the desserts.
Exactly.
Go for what you know. All right.
All the goodies. All the goodies.
Twisters up in here. Welcome to Me Moments in the Morning, goddesses.
I feel like I just saw Val.
Really? You probably did.
Did you sleep? That's the question now. Sleep.
I did. I rested well. I did. I was up last night watching a documentary, though, that I was thinking, oh my gosh, am I doing research or am I resting? I don't know.
Yeah. What story are you telling yourself? Which story did you tell yourself?
The story I told myself was, hey, this will be great for another episode of something. And then my brain was like, you need to go to Slay.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Thank you, but good night.
Yes, we are done. Lay down.
I know. Go sit down. Go sit down somewhere. Like, did you have to tell yourself that, Tracy, at one point?
I had the grandmama moment. Go sit your down somewhere. Yeah, I had it.
Somewhere.
Not just go sit down. Go sit your ass down somewhere. Right now.
That's a true me moment. When you tell you, me.
You tell you.
You go.
Somewhere.
Oh my.
Go. Green Rising, Alexander, welcome. Good to see you. Welcome back.
Good morning. That's the true essence of wellness, is when you know you're not well enough. You got to go
sit somewhere.
Go sit down somewhere. And Tracy, wow. And I'm telling you, I went through all of these range of emotions, because if you're used to doing something every week, not every day, every week, and you want to be like, okay, this is going to happen, and da-da-da-da-da-da. My body was like, I don't care if it's Wednesday. You going to sit down.
Nothing is happening.
You go sit down.
Nothing.
What can I do?
I know what day you think it is. I know what day you think it is. But no, let me tell you who is really in charge.
Exactly. You're not the boss of me. I'll tell you. I tell you.
Can I drink some tea? Yes. Drink tea.
Yes.
Right.
Can I go edit something? No.
Get your greens in your tea. Get your honey.
Not happening.
Get your honey. That's it. Do as little as possible.
I know. That's why I still sound like Barry White. What we got, Tracy? What we got going on today?
Right. That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, happy Friday.
Friday. Oh my God.
It's December 3rd.
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
I'm like, oh, wait. It's the 3rd already? Hold up.
20 something days to go.
Yeah.
We have
27, 20. I don't even know anymore. 28
going on. It's a lot going on.
28 days.
We're going to blink. It's going to be Christmas Eve. We're going to blink again, and we're going to be in the new year.
New Year. Right. Hey, New Year.
Right. That's right.
And then we're like, how did we get here? How?
I know.
How? Well, let's get your message. Message of the day.
Let's talk about planting some seeds. What are we planting today? It's Friday.
Y'all say what you're planting. I have all kind of stuff planted. Things are growing. I need to harvest my lemons. Seriously. I'm like, I need y'all to start growing bigger.
I'm still tripping on the lemon tree. You know?
I love that. I heard about that, Tracy. Isn't that wonderful that she has not just a regular tree, a lemon tree?
A lemon tree.
With little lemons coming out. Hey, Joyce. Good to see you. Tiny lemons. I think I showed you during one of our calls. I'm like, look at the lemons. They haven't grown yet, so I'm doing my best not to like get in there. But they were blooming, doing all kind of
let them do
flowery
their thing.
things.
Just leave them alone. Let them do their thing. Let
They
them
got
flow.
sunshine, as you can see. This is like we're in the same temperature, Val, with this whole sunshine and cold. It's so sunny. Get your jacket. You better get your scarf and your gloves and your boots on.
Oh,
it's not the tropical Caribbean sunshine you're looking at and freeze in it.
Well, it's better than clouds. I'm just gonna any
true.
sunshine, no matter where you are, is better.
And snow. Clouds. That's a combo you don't want to face. That's why I was like, Tracy, summertime is for you, spring is for you. Do not step foot here.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I got caught last year in Cleveland in a snowstorm, no lights. I'm gonna just say that.
Lights?
I was like, oh, the hell with all of y'all. I am not coming back
I'm
here.
not coming back.
You will not see me.
I am not.
You
I'm
will
staying
not
put. Stay put. But it's
winter.
definitely the season to still be planting for me, whether it's winter or not. So you guys tell me what you're planting. I'm always planting daily. Every single day.
I think if we stop to pay attention, we all are planting something daily. For ourselves, for each other.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think that happens on a consistent basis.
I think right now is always the best time to plant seeds that you want to bloom in the new year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I literally have put it on my calendar, and this is weird, to do a planning session. And
planning or planting?
PLANNING.
Okay, because I mean, like that's a beautiful thing. On that session. Oh my God, let's do a planting session. I'm in.
I'm not dealing with plants. This is what I got. I got me some flowers from the local Trader Joe's. That's what I got going on up in here. That's all I got. I got Trader Joe's situation.
I may do something like this. I may bloom a new idea around this. I think you're giving me ideas, but keep telling me about that planning session. When is this happening?
The planning session that I'm booking, I booked for at least 2 hours. It's tomorrow.
Okay.
And it deals with, podcasting, some of the best things I could learn, what I could teach. And then just kind of that, you're sitting on a screenplay. What are you going to do about it? I was very impressed with Clarence Avant. Avant, I think that's his name. Yes, he was the documentary that I watched, because unfortunately earlier this week we found out that his wife was killed in a home invasion, but he was kind of known as the godfather in Hollywood. And so he was making deals just by having relationships with people. And it's weird because I was thinking, what do you do? And he only had like I want to say a grammar school, maybe high school education. And Quincy Jones, Michael Jackson, Jamie Foxx, anybody you could think of, he was able to kind of put his hands out and make these things happen. In the 60s and 70s, it was very weird. We know about Bill Withers. Ain't no sunshine. We know about him.
Yes. All right.
I know. So anyway, we know about this artist because of this guy. And I was thinking, I want to know some things about planning. I want to know about how do I develop good and great relationships. So how do you do that?
Yeah,
and that's showing up for people when people ask you, hey, Val, please, can you help me with this? And I'm thinking this is a wonderful, wonderful, exciting time when you're able to just be quiet. Because I feel like this is a time in the year we can just be rushed. This is Christmas time, busyness. You're running out, you're buying things for your grandchildren, your children. Someone, you're buying it for your special boo, for people that have those.
You're like, okay.
Yeah. So anyway, you have to just keep going. And my thing is, no, you don't. I learned that this week. You need to take a me moment. A me moment. Yes. Thank you, Tracy.
And sometimes several. When you haven't listened time after time after time, you have to take several.
Several me.
You're forced to do it. You're forced to do it.
But
Start
I'm
it.
proud of you. You schedule it. You
Mhm.
schedule it.
You have
Which
to.
means you're gonna keep that promise to yourself, Val, and make it happen.
Yeah. So anybody else planning, what y'all
I'm
doing?
doing it all. Planting. I mean, I just got an idea with the flower. I've been thinking of different idea with the plant for a long time. Not even me. People asking for those. So I want to be able to create the flowers. Also give me an idea where again, some of us we don't necessarily have to be the one planting the seed. You can simply treat yourself to a plant. Like I know you do have a beautiful peace lily as well, but you can treat yourself to flowers. But I wanted that to be an event as well as a way to practice self-care, but to take that moment and pause and use that to really think about how you're taking care of yourself. Because even the flowers you have to make sure they're flourishing for that short time that they're with you in your house, right? So I'm thinking of different ideas in terms of ways to show each other, show myself, like how do we do that with the different things and how do we create that sacred space to do it for whether it's 30 minutes or an hour where it's like we know this is the time we do it and it's done. But I will include plants and flowers as part of that
Nice.
experience.
Yeah.
Nice.
As if there's one more space on my plate to add a new thing.
Right. But what needs to be removed? What needs to be removed?
I'm gonna be doing
from your
some
plate so
weeding
that you
and
can-
then this new seed will be added on.
What needs to be removed though? What needs to be removed?
I that's a very good question because there is several large pieces of furniture that need to be removed
Oh,
from this home. I'm dead serious. There's sections of this house that look like it's still the 70s. I'm just going to be honest about that. It's just
can you imagine?
So I have to be bold, take the emotional band-aid off of the scab or whatever, and just be like, you know what? Are you actually using this furniture? No, you're not. It needs to leave. Clear space.
Yeah, declutter and then weeding. You weeding. So part of you have to weed some things first. Sometimes it's a weed whacking. I don't know. It depends on the process. What you need to do.
It's a machete. That's what it is. It's a machete happening up and through.
Okay,
that's right.
And then get it out
and just.
And it could be one thing at a time. I mean, I think it doesn't have to be all at once. I think sometimes we get so like I gotta move every pieces of things. So it could be like one item a week.
And not even in the physical only. So for me, I'm along that planning vein. And yesterday I was like, you know what? I have not looked at my own schedule in a while. I know there's stuff everywhere. I had stuff going on. I was made to sit my ass down. And now it's like, oh, let me look at this schedule.
Yeah.
So it too is part of the planning process.
Yeah.
So yeah, but and removing things off that either I had not worked on in a while or excuse me, that actually need some work.
Yeah. Get that list. No, it's great to do it. I mean, I think having it intentionally scheduled, even if you do it consistently, I mean, I'll do less than that. Like I think I've mentioned before, where I would say, I'm just gonna remove one thing from that crazy drawer that I know all of you have. You're like, why are there things piling?
You're telling them about the crazy drawer.
What I'm talking about.
Supposed to do that.
Know.
She's supposed to.
You know the drawer. You know the drawer. You know.
Breathe. Why you put us on Front Street? Come on, girl.
No.
Come on, girl.
You know I know. Okay. The drawer. And I'm only mentioning one. I know there are many in multiple rooms.
It's not a drawer. It's a drawer. She said a drawer.
I know.
You know.
I know.
And it could be any room.
I know.
It exists. And you're like, one day, I'm going to clear it out. And then don't even start with the closet. When you open the door, the cabinet and things just come out. They just fall out on you. And you just shove them right back up and shut the door, right?
No.
Just shut the door.
It keeps it neat like that.
It lets you know that there's something wrong
Mm.
and you need to clean me
Clean it. Yeah.
or clear me out or organize me or something. Oh my
But it
God.
could just be one thing you take out. Like, for example, like there are things you know you haven't used. You know, why
Okay.
do you have it? Or you have
I know.
4 of it.
I
You're like,
know.
really?
Or
4?
a pile of it, right?
Who
And
is it
it's like,
for?
why?
I
Why?
know.
Give it away. Something.
I know.
You have,
My
oh,
mom,
you can never have too many, right? How many do you
yeah,
have?
so my mom had these. This is what you call masking tape.
Masking
Right?
tape.
Masking tape.
Now, what you using it for?
Everything.
Painting.
Okay.
I'm gonna use it for painting, but I gave away a few of these because
Okay.
she had about 10 of these.
You need many. Many.
I don't know why she needed. I don't know why she had.
They was
Future
on sale.
projects.
Don't question, Mama. They was on sale.
Future. Oh,
Give
yeah,
me
that's true too.
moment.
Exactly. And how many times do we run and we get and we buy things that we
The
don't
same thing.
necessarily need? It's the same exact thing, and we
Yeah.
don't use them. See, this is my warning to everyone right now during this holiday season. You
Gonna get one.
don't get it. It's probably at the house. It's at the house. You don't need
No,
it.
you got
You
it.
think so, huh?
Make a list. Check
Still
it
get it.
twice. Be Santa Claus in your life.
You still gotta get it. Oh my goodness. If you're listening, let us know what you planting, what you weeding out so you can plant the seeds you want. Okay, you need to cut some stuff out, declutter. I see Trisha is here. She's in a different space. Now Val officially knows I can be in multiple spaces and multiverses at the same time beyond Zoom.
I know, and I got a wonderful Tracy.
Uh-oh. What?
Let me tell you about Marie.
She didn't know.
When Marie decides I'm going to give a speech, and it's a training for herself, I'm assuming she's going to educate, annihilate, and educate. Like she's gonna slay that thing. Aha, slay. She's gonna slay that thing.
Word.
And I learned, and other people that were listening learned about Clubhouse and a few other apps. And I'm sitting up here like a child. I was tasked to do one thing, and I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that." Tracy, I was like this. Okay. What's this? I was taking notes. I was like back in school, and I was like, I respect this woman. I respect her. She says it. She's gonna be like E.F. Hutton when she speaks.
Everybody listen.
And that was only 3, Val. Okay, that was like I can't overwhelm people. Let me just give them 3 little things.
So 3. I'm so grateful you did it. It was very Tracy. It was so educational, and I was thinking to myself, yeah, we're both a part of Toastmasters, and Toastmasters is to help you talk and train so that you're not saying too much.
Right.
She slayed it. She slayed it. She slayed it. That's all I'm gonna tell you, Tracy. She slayed
There was a magical in there somewhere. I but it's one of those things where I'm like,
magical.
It's magical. To me, it was magical. Well, you just need to get your thoughts together.
Right.
But it's one of those things where share it. But again, I think it reminded me that's easily a form of seeds. Sometimes you think you need to go and look for it. And I think I'm learning, what do I already have? And it's the same idea in terms of, okay, check to see what you have first. Then you can get more. Like these are things that I use. They're literally in my toolbox that I use all the time, but I don't have to talk about them all the time, but they are used for growth, to build relationships. And those are seeds as well. And so a lot of time we assume the foundation or the soil is one spot. And I truly see all these different ways. You could plant in all those places.
You can.
You could plant on here, you can plant there, but some things you hear more about than others. And so it's great to sort of think about, you don't just have to plant like in the city where you live, in the house where you live. You can plant in a whole different space that you create. And so it's even more, to me, it's even more fun because you allow yourself to imagine and reimagine what life can be like, but how do you want it to be? And you can create it virtually or you can create it for real. And the thing is, they're really in alignment. Sometimes you feel like, oh, one has nothing to do with the other, but when you do one, like for example, like the poetry is so interesting how in every single space it comes out. So even among that space, I was able to literally infuse one of the poem in there, and I'm just like, oh my God, it still fit. And there was a time where I'm like, well, it doesn't fit, but it's me.
But
So
it's part of you. That's exactly what I was thinking. I'm
So
like,
it's
it
just like,
is you. You can't not ever not be who you are. Period. You just can't. It doesn't work that way at
so I'm
all.
like, share it, share it. So Alizanda is getting rid of the negative
And welcome in the peace. Yes.
She's
Always.
planting
That's
peace.
always.
And I think that is, if ever a time to be positive and to get rid of anything that is negative, right now is the time to get that going. Is to just
That's
is
the
to
time.
and that's the
Get it
best
done.
time just before the new year. Don't do the New Year's. You could do the New Year's resolutions if you feel like you want to. I'm thinking, no, start your new year
But
now.
do 'em now.
Start
Right?
now. Start it right
now.
Mhm.
Start now. Well, you heard it here. Start your new year now.
And it's a new moon. Today's a new moon.
Oh,
It's a new moon.
new moon and everything.
Yep.
We're still gonna slay the day. So we are wrapping up. Any final thoughts? What you're gonna be planting? We're gonna be moving on to Planet Clubhouse.
Planet Clubhouse. That's the new name.
What, my ticket? Did I get my ticket?
Yes, I gotta go buy mine. Let me go look
Get
for
your
it.
ticket. Okay. So this is the day. So we're gonna continue there with our gratitude, intention, and affirmations, and all of you invited to pop over. Join, and the conversation continues. And again, we're gonna continue planting seeds when we're together, but when we elsewhere as well. And then keep thinking about that. What do you want to plant? And you start today. We don't have to wait. Start planting those seeds today.
Yeah. I think we've been doing a good job, though. I don't think anybody is waiting. Now I think the question is, what the hell am I planting? What am I planting? Yeah. Alice said it's our own personal planet.
That's right.
All the time. Everywhere.
Yep.
Everywhere
My
we go.
personal planet.
All right. So I do.
All right. Let's head over.
I do want to share the message from her
message.
Divine Femininity. So if you are following along, or if you started with us like we started on the 1st with the journaling, today's message is: as you journey toward a greater understanding, ascertainment, and application of omnipotent self-love, hold fast to the notion that it is your divine birthright. It is your omnipotent self-love is your divine birthright. Put it out there. Let's plant from there. Let's start planting from there. And with that, we are complete this morning, goddesses. Thank you so much for joining us for Meet Moments in the Morning. If you're coming over, come on over to Clubhouse. We'll see you there. And let's continue this conversation.
Yes. Let's. See you next time.
Mwah.